Car talks with God as always. It's my favorite thing to do. After hours. And yeah, we just talking. And it just hit me. The key to a lot of things is gonna be consistency. Like the key to success is gonna be consistency. The key to like sustained vibration at the higher and higher frequency, and like, trying to make those changes like to the point where it's like part of your everyday is within that fact in there. Yeah, you say it all the time, every day. But it's gonna be the consistency. It's just like, oh, magically you just appear in a new dimension. It's based off of the things that you're doing, the thoughts that you, I guess, kind of identify with. Not necessarily the thoughts that just happen to pass by through, just like the river, but what you hold on to and take in and bring on and assign the meaning towards and assign reality to it, kind of doing it without even thinking about it most times. But that is what is really going to determine like and warrant the results that you're looking for, is from that sustained like application of whatever frequency. Like let's say for like just the intensity, like let's say you're even like working out or whatever, like if you can maintain a level of high intensity, like you're gonna start maintaining it for being able to maintain it for longer and longer. You can have longer high intensity spurts, and then the other side of that is gonna be just the execution. And then when you start talking about like what's the proper strategy, what's the proper like process, what is the proper technique that's gonna be to you being able to maintain that high intensity for long. It's just all it is. And so to translate that or anything else, man, like what we doing here on a daily basis. Just being a participant and what's been going on over your heads, under your feet the whole time, but it's just like now you are aware of it and being a part of it on a day-to-day basis. The same thing, just within existing and maintaining a certain mindset and bringing about certain reality or vision or whatever it is that we all are doing. While we have said we doing what we doing and what we consider to be our purpose, everybody's is different. Or even if you're just doing things on the day-to-day to try to get to a point to where you can then go and attack that purpose. I mean, which is the thing, like it is like the balance of it within this, like we're saying, we think within that the framework of this current conversation on consistency. We could be going to a job that has nothing to do with what we consider to be or what we feel like is what we should be doing day to day. But there's a justification for it, right? If you have a plan that you have a created a vision for, then that's the current purpose of it. So, and then deviating, so like you saying, I hate this shit, I'm not gonna go today. You then could be actually going against what you say is that vision by not sticking to the plan, by not having the level of consistency and resolve, because like the best way to get somewhere is to just be like this river. Maybe like an on TV. It's to just be like this river and be constantly just going towards where we're going. They're not necessarily going at 120 miles per hour or anything like that. They're just going at a nice consistent pace. And that is leading them to their destination. Cool. Got my ducks. My swan. Shout out to Dorian. But if you've been like this river, or like what Lady Lucy is talking about being like water, like the fact of this, It's supposedly caused by water. Is what's causing the difference of the shape and everything like this. On if you feel this rock, shit, that's why I'm getting back up. Shit's starting to hurt. It's like really solid, firm. You wouldn't think that water would be able to do that. But you, if like I always think about whenever I come out here. So you telling me like 24/7, 365, like there's gonna be water flowing through here. So you telling me like even when you just think about your own body, right? Or like you can the best way that we all see it is in our thoughts, and then the fact that our heart is beating. But you don't even feel your heart beating half the time. You don't even feel yourself breathing half the time. But those thoughts, you always like even when you're thinking about nothing, you think about something, right? So I think it's real interesting that if we just have that in our mind now, just focusing on consistency, focusing on it could just be whatever the next thing is, like whatever the next thing is. But that's what the next. That's what the next thing is. That's what we're here to do. All the time isn't to just be thinking full scale strategy. Like sometimes you have to be focused on doing the next thing, and that's the best answer. It's just doing the next best thing the best that you can, which is the best way to facilitate that idea of consistency. It's just by doing the next thing the best that you can. Like, the next thing for me right now is getting this message out that was hit to me. And like usually I just how I've been doing it is as soon as I'm feeling like I have a message that I need to say, I just go and pick it up. Like um, lately, like I know people be doing, they take time to think, formulate stuff more. But I feel like I have to get. Sometimes I feel like I just need to get that out right now because it was meant to be beneficial for me, and I think it's going to be beneficial for other people. Other people are meant to see it as well. And it's really just, like we always say, just a letter for self-development and self-growth. And I think that not just myself, but many selves can be benefited from just taking that next step is full of intensity, passion, and purposefulness as far as the quality of just your existence, just your being, just your reverberating throughout life, whatever the task may be, whatever the situation may be, and then that's the easiest way to make sure those goals get achieved, regardless. And then you can have less of a feeling of the anxiety and the worry because you know you're putting forth your best uh, performance, and you know you're turning in something that's beneficial that you can feel proud of, and then instead of focus on I should have been doing this, I should have been doing this, you don't have those thoughts. Now you can enjoy the moment of whatever you do have time to focus on other things, focus on relaxing, whatever the case may be, and you can do that and then be refreshed and ready to go for the next outing. You know what I'm saying? Just being the best version of yourself. And for me, you already know what that is. It's going to be dealing with market analysis, trade execution, and management, those type of things, order flow, price action, all these type of words, like whatever words you want to use, niggas be using hella words. I don't care, bro. I really don't care about that shit. We know what it is, and everybody has that suite of skills and craft that they can benefit, that not only they but everybody can benefit from the honing in and sharpening of the and locking in and focusing, like I was just talking about with the high intensity. Like when you're really working out, that's what you're thinking. Like, but if you take that same like mindset and take it into that I think in everything, like I was saying about being consistently trying to put forth your best performance, I think it'll be alright. Just another day. Enjoy it. Appreciate y'all as always, man. Tuning in. We'll have some more stuff. I mean, I know it's gonna be more messages. Still putting out a lot of doing staggered releases as well. So some of the stuff may not have been just initially recorded that moment of day, but like I always say, it's when you listen to it, it's for you. It's gonna hit, and when it's you're meant to really take that message forward, it doesn't matter about when it was recorded or when. None of that matters because the time is now. So I appreciate y'all, man. It's another beautiful day. See y'all along the trail.